Hi guys, Aceface here, back for another video for you, and this is the next part in my Tyranid Knight series. So if you didn't see the first video, please jump back and see that now, or give it a watch later, because you'll see sort of my ideas and the reason behind this model. But anyway, in a nutshell, I'm making a Tyranid stand-in for an Imperial Knight. So it's going to be the same sort of dimensions, same sort of size, and same sort of stance, stroke, proportions. So you were seeing this in the last video, and this is the main sort of body of the guy, and then you've got his legs here. Now I had him attached to the legs, but I've kind of, after speaking to a few people and getting some opinions and what have you, I've made some adjustments to the body. So I've cut away great big chunk of the rib cage, so I've got more of an angular shape there, and the thinking behind that is when I sort of get my green stuff I'm still waiting for, I can kind of position him a little bit more dynamic. So because before he was just one big blob of body sort of sitting on the legs, and just, I don't know, it was okay, but I think it's going to look better once it's a bit more kind of dynamically standing up. Well, that's the theory anyway. So I've made that kind of adjustment, but as I said, still waiting on the green stuff to progress on that. What I have done, which I am really pleased with, is I've started working on his giant bone saber stroke bone sword. And this is what I've done. So yeah, I'm really pleased with how this is coming along. Now again, I'm very much restricted to what I can do because I've got no green stuff at the moment, but obviously this bit here will all be moulded in, and it'll all kind of fit in with this, and these will be kind of moulded into the sword. But kind of in a nutshell, you've kind of got plasticard blade that's all been kind of dremeled down to kind of give it a beveled edge to it, which you can probably just about see there on both sides, giving it some sort of chunks out of it just to kind of make it look a bit more rustic and a bit more kind of battle damaged, I suppose. I've used one of the bio swords or bone sword stand-ins that Epoch Studio used to do. If you're interested in this style, I believe they're now owned by Blue Table Painting. So the guys over there have got a lot of Tyranid stand-in parts. So, but this was one of those. Got two of the barb strangler pieces from a bits box. I've got one on either side. Kind of connect these loosely onto there and then onto there, to kind of give it that kind of living feel to it, but also the fact that it's being kind of charged to make it immensely powerful, because that's what I need to kind of show from this, because yes, it's massive, but it needs to have the impression of being really powerful, because in the game this is strength D, so this is quite a beast in combat, so it needs to kind of look very menacing and very dynamic. So that's the kind of the feel behind that. So, but yeah, really pleased. Let me know what you think, but I'm actually really chuffed with how this is coming along. And then not long ago the post came and I got my base, which is there. So it's kind of a scenic base, got some sort of canisters in there, lots of rubble, sort of shells and what have you, but I think it's going to work really well, because my kind of scheme for my Tyranid bases are all kind of sort of rubbly stroke kind of urban style, I suppose. So I think this is going to fit in quite nicely, and it's nice that it's going to be broken up by a few barrels. I'll probably stick a few rippers in there. I might even stick a dead Eldar or something, see how I feel when it comes to it. But yeah, there's my base, and you can kind of see, so he kind of sits there. So he does fill up majority of it, which is good. So he's not going to look too lost in the base, which is good. And it is a fair size bigger than a normal oval base if you've not come across a knight base before. So you can see it's a fair bit bigger. So there's that. But hopefully, cross my fingers, but in the next video I'll have had some green stuff and I'll start to make a bit more progress on the body, and start to mould in some bits and pieces. But anyway, thank you for your comments in the last video. It's been great feedback, so thanks again, and I look forward to reading your comments now. Thanks again, and I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.